Good evening, good afternoon. Today is Thursday, February 19th, 2026, and it's time for the daily review of Nasdaq. Let's have a look first at the daily. So yes, after two bull bars, we got a rejection up here in the middle of the strong bear bar. So today, currently in red, let's have a look at the hourly. So we can see here 2 good days. And then last evening, we saw a rejection, some continuation, a second leg down, and a third leg down. So right now we are down in an area where there's some support, right? We saw that, but also we have sold here once, twice. This is the third time. So the question is if we are going a bit lower. As you remember, 2 days ago there was a strong fight about around the area 715. And we are very close to this area. We still see that there's a struggle here. So let me just mark, first look at 15-minute. Let me mark high and low of yesterday. So low was actually the opening bar yesterday down here. And we are getting close to that area. High is right now not that important, but anyway, let me mark it. We had a double top and a sale off yesterday. And we have close of yesterday. Here, a 4:15. Let us just have a brief look at the range here. So the overnight range. And we are still trading within the overnight range, as we can see. So that is important. If we start to break down, it's likely that we will move back, although this is more important in the beginning of the day. Let's look at 5-minute. And I will just hide the extended hours. and I will mark opening of the day. And let us also look here at, as usual, 1:45, the important bar. The low here and the top. So a big bar. Oops, my bad. Yeah. So let's have a look what happened. We opened today below close of yesterday, well below high of yesterday, all the way up here. And we tested down to low of yesterday. And we got a rejection. We tried to sell twice, got a second entry long, 2 pushes up, trading range, and attempt to move higher. We tested close of yesterday once, twice, got a rejection, tested again 3 times, stronger rejection. And that meant that some bulls gave up and we got 2 legs down. An attempt from the bulls again, and a new leg down. And now we are down here in a lower trading range. And we have tested, yeah, we've been hovering around opening of the day several times here. So we are looking at double bottoms, but is it enough to move higher to go back and test the top of this 15-minute bar? That is the question. Bar 67 was pretty good. It is a breakout bar, but we are in a trading range environment here. So bar 68, interesting. Is this enough for the bears? Bears have been short here. Then they got 3 bars against them. They want to sell higher. bulls, they want bears to get out, to get a break even and get out, so we can move higher. Question if is this bias enough? Right now, it doesn't seem likely to get a breakout here. We have seen that bulls come in. They've done it several times. Could be a bit worn out, but the same goes for the bears, right? How many want to sell down here? So I mentioned also the fight 2 days ago for this area 24,715, and where are we here? Exactly in this same position. So it just shows that market remembers. If you take a look at the day in general, we have mostly been below the 20-bar moving average, right? We just popped up here, broke below, and now we are back below. We were up here for a short while. So we got a doji. It's a small win for the bulls because bears were not able of selling this relatively good bear bar. So it could mean that bulls will start to get in. Pretty strong reaction down here. So we could get the same kind of bars we saw here, bar 62. So market will vacuum down here to this level. Because there's a strong magnet. But at the same time bears up against these 3 bars. And you should also remember that still bar 67 was strong. We have an inside bar, another inside bar, an inside bar. We tested back to the low of this bigger bar, and now we have a reversal, right? So a nice close. We got to the top of, to the high of 67, and of course some bulls took profit. They bought lower, scaled in, got out. take a bigger stop loss here because there's still this chance that we will vacuum down here. So I don't want to have my stop loss exactly here, because it would mean that I sell when we're actually in a buy zone. So we're still inside this bar 67. This is a pretty nice close for the bears. So let's see if bulls will get another bar 72 to buy above. They want to go higher. They were a bit shaken out by 71. Bears one continuation of 71. But how many sellers do we have down here? Last seconds. Bar 72, a doji. So a weak bar for bears. And some bears, they scalp out, wait. Let's see how many bulls are stepping in on 73. If we come up here, I will add. And then I will expect market to get back to open of the day, where I have a sell order. But as we can see, the 20-bar moving average is a problem. We have resistance here. It's getting very vertical. It's not good. Need to get above it. We can also see that some bulls just scalped out here on the top of bar 70. Wanted to get too high of it, wanted to get back in. They didn't like these two bars, 71, 72. If we get a little bit higher, more and more bulls will step in, right? We have some buying orders stacked up here. Bulls bought here, they were disappointed. Market reversed. Probably also have bulls stacking orders up here. We also know that when we see this strong bar bulls, they want 1R as a minimum. 1R, it's up here. So a nice reversal. It's a trading range environment, right? So this is what we see, confusion. Bears want to paint a double top. They have sell orders stacked up here. I had a buy order. Good idea or bad idea? Let's see. So not the best close, but still a nice bar, 73. Don't like the top though, the tail. Important that we got above the 20 bar moving average. And we still have inside bars, right? Inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. All inside bars to 67. Most likely now is that we break out on the long side, but it's not certain because we are also inside this bigger bear bar, right? Bar 62. Always look to the left. So we can also see here 3 pushes down and a reversal, but we also have 3 tops here now. So we have a triangle, right? And the market will break out of that triangle. Bar 73 was good. There was a pullback. There were buyers at 50% retracement. So we have a trend line here. I'm expecting some support, but I don't like these tops. It's not unlikely that bears can just throw this down, push it down. Bulls need to step in. Five seconds. Nice close, but could have been stronger, right? I want bulls to break out of this triangle now. So opening of the day, we have it right up here. It's a strong magnet. It looks like we're getting it. And if we do, I'm out. As you can see, I have a sale order. Bears are trying to prevent it. A nice breakout. We are back at the top of this range. And now we'll probably get to the top pink line, but too late for me. So did the bulls get there 100%? Not yet. But they got this 100% breakout. Measuring is the only way you can really make money, right? And what happened here? Bears tried to shake bulls out once, twice, 3 times. So the first institutional bar 77, difficult bar to trade. So if we take a look at the day again, bulls and bears kind of split it, right? We traded up, we traded down, and we are ending up here in the middle. But still, it's a bear day in the sense that we will close below close of yesterday and well below high of yesterday, all the way up here. And we have tested low of yesterday, so if we take a look again at the daily, what will happen tomorrow? So we are seeing here smaller bars, tight trading range. We have an inside bar. It's likely that there are buyers down here, but it's also likely that bears will try again tomorrow to push it a bit further down. We can also see a triangle. This is a little bit like what we saw on the 5-minute, right? So we have a triangle now. We have lower highs and we have higher lows, so this will break out to one side. Upside or downside, can be both. I'm probably a little bit more, when I look at this, probably a little bit more bullish due to these two strong bars. So these bars can be seen as inside bars to this big bull reversal bar. But yeah, let's see tomorrow. Thank you for now. Good afternoon. Have a nice afternoon. Have a nice evening.